Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Sue here. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Today we're going to get to an artist that I have never done before on the channel, and I have never heard of this man. His name is Carlsmith, and I know he's a country singer, and the song is called Hey Joe, and I've never heard of this song unless it is the same song that Jimi Hendrix did, and in that case, I know that song. This song is going out to Robert, who asked specifically for this artist and song, so I hope you enjoy this one, Robert. And if you guys are liking what I'm doing out there and you have not subscribed already to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you did. It really does help me to grow. And if you like this video, then give it a big thumbs up on the old page there. I would really appreciate that as well. Okay, so let's get right into it. It's going to be a live version of this song. I'm assuming maybe it's going to be lip synced. I'm not too sure. But the performance is from 1968. This song actually came out in 1953. So we'll see. I don't know anything about this song. I did do a little reading about it today. But other than that, I don't know anything else about this man or this song. Here we go.
Pleasure to be on the National Life and Accident Insurance Company's program, especially with a young gentleman that came from the same section of the country that I did. And we're both real proud of Maynardville, Tennessee. And I want you to give a nice, good welcome to Carlsmith.
Who is this guy? If anybody knows who that guy is, let me know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Carl. It's nice to be with you on the program.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Who's the guitar man with you?
The guitar man?
Yes.
You mean the one that's coming in to sit down now?
Yes.
I better not call him what I did on rehearsal.
Do that same thing.
Same thing?
Yes, sir.
Well, he's got another name. He's known as Cousin Jody part of the time.
But
No.
he's got him some new teeth.
What?
Say the rest of it. He's been with me since 1951, and his name is Johnny Cybert.
Johnny Savage.
I'd like to keep him about one more week. How's that?
Well, he does a real fine job, and so does Cousin Jody. I notice his biscuit board is not as flat as Cousin Jody.
No, he borrowed that one and shot Jackson.
Good enough for me.
It's half price.
That's fine. What are you going to sing, Carl?
Hey, Joe.
Good one, boy.
Now where'd you find that pearly girlie? Where'd you get that jolly dolly? Hydrate that dish I which was mine.
Fun.
Hey, Joe. She got skin as creamy, dreamy eyes and look so lovey-dovey, lips are red as cherry berry wine. Ah, come on, Joe, let's make a deal. Let me dance with her to see if she is real. She's a honey, she's a sugar pie, and I'm warning you, I'm gonna try to steal her from you. Hey, Joe, we'll be friends until the end, but this looks like the end, my friend. I gotta have that dolly for my own.
Okay, this is really fun. You know, I never really knew a lot of country music growing up. Some of the crossover stuff, of course, I had heard, and there were some bands, you know, or groups that I knew, artists like Johnny Cash and Patsy Cline, of course. I knew some of their stuff and I really enjoyed them. But a lot of country music I just was never really exposed to. We didn't hear it in our house. But there's something about this old traditional kind of country music that always makes me smile, and I really like the feel of it and I like the sound, and this is a classic example of that old country music, and I just find it so much more appealing, at least in my opinion, than some of the newer stuff that they have out. There's just something very cool about it, and it does kind of have a bit of a rockabilly kind of sound, and I think that's where the country music and you know, sort of R&B joint kind of create rock and roll music. So, because it does have that bit of a throwback feel, but I love this. And it's so funny because in the song, he had mentioned something about her eyes and being lovely. But the one thing I noticed as soon as he started to sing was this twinkling, beautiful blue eyes. So it's so funny that well, just as I was thinking this about his eyes, he's speaking it in the song. I thought that was actually kind of cool. I love the whole stand-up bass. I love the steel guitar or slide guitar. I'm not too sure what you call that. And I just love him singing. It's absolutely fantastic. I hope you enjoyed this one, Robert. It's really cool. And when I was doing a little bit of reading today, I actually found out that he actually married June Carter in 1952, a year before this song came out. And of course, June Carter eventually became Johnny Cash's wife, which I think is kind of interesting how people just kind of navigate the whole scene. And there's very much a connection between a lot of people. Anyway, let's rewind this. This is really, really cool.
Hey, Joe, now come on, let's be buddy-duddy. Show me you're my palsy-wowsy and introduce that pretty little chick to me. Hey, Joe, quit that waiting, hesitating. Let me at her, what's the matter? You're as slow as any Joe can be. Now come on, Joe, let's make a deal. Let me dance with her to see if she is real. Well, she's a honey, she's a sugar pie, a woman you that I'm gonna try to steal from you. Hey, Joe, I will be friends until the end, but this looks like the end, my friend. I gotta have that dolly for my home.
Oh, that's great. Well, Joe, you better watch out because you're going to lose a friend and he is going to steal your girl. So just watch out. Those twinkling little bluish gray eyes of his. Oh boy, you don't have a chance, Joe. Anyway, that was fabulous. I love that old traditional kind of country music. And if you have other stuff that you'd like me to do like that, please put it down in the comments. I'll do my very best to get to as many of them as I can. And if you'd like to hear other videos that I've done in the past, just look up here at the end of this video and a couple will pop up and you may want to check them out as well. So I looked up a little bit about this particular song and this artist, and I was absolutely blown away when I was reading about him because he was very, very influential. He had 30 top 10 hits in the United States, and 21 of them were consecutive. I was absolutely blown away that I had never heard of this man, and he clearly had quite an impression on the country music. So it just shows you how many great artists are out there, and unless you've had exposure to them, if someone's told you about them, whatever, you just may not even know. And here's another little interesting thing about Carl, is that in the 1970s, he had a chart-topping single on the charts in every year of the 1970s except for one. And I don't know which one it was because it didn't say. So if anybody knows any information about that, please put it down in the comments. And if there's other stuff that he's done that you'd like to hear, put that down in the comments as well. Okay, everybody, that was a ton of fun. I hope you enjoyed that one. And thank you, Robert, for putting me in the direction of Carl. I had never heard of him before. All right, everyone, have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.